Good evening. Just went live. Saw the red button. All right. This is Randy Curvin, and this is Rant and Randy's Rant for the fourth day of January, 2 days away from the uh, vigil for the January 6th. And Donnie has, according to advice, has canceled his press conference. Well, isn't that amazing? Uh, Oh, I did say I am in Kirksville, Missouri. Uh, First off, I want to thank Sue Carswell for her donation through my PayPal account. Uh, and Sue is a Blue Dot sister that, along like other Blue Dot sisters and brothers, they help me sometimes find some of these posts, and from the posts, I do a lot of posting of that. I also do some of the material I use in my rants. So uh, that's what keeps us going here. Had sort of a disappointing day, but I'll try to wait and get into that. I'm not going to make this one a long one, other than COVID, of course, COVID-19. Hello, Carol. Uh, Here's something sobering to think about from the attending physician of the Congress of the United States at the Capitol. Excerpts from his letter. Our testing center's 7 day positivity rate went from less than 1% to greater than 13% at the Capitol. Uh, this is one testing site on Capitol Hill. Uh, these variant viruses have caused an unprecedented number of cases in the Capitol community. Dozens of individuals with coronavirus infection are identified at the Capitol daily. As to the city of Washington, D.C., this disease activity in D.C. metro area has attained the highest coronavirus cases per population size in the entire United States. It goes on to say, although it is less severe than the previous variant, it will cause more hospitalizations among the unvaccinated and put a strain on the hospital system. In our local region, where hospitalizations have more than doubled in the past 10 days, at least six large hospitals have declared crisis standards of care and states of emergency. And large health care providers are petitioning their state's governors for various emergency declarations to prioritize and allocate medical services. Governor Hogan of Maryland advised state residents to prepare for the worst part of the pandemic during the next 4 to 6 weeks. All this from the Capitol's attending physician. All senators, uh, and he didn't mention representatives because it's senators that have been in session this week, uh, need to upgrade from blue surgical masks, cloth face masks, and gator masks uh, and must be replaced by more protective KN95 or N95 mask. That's from the attending physician. Bottom line, they're telling the congressional offices, committees, and agencies should immediately review their operations to adopt maximal uh, telework posture to reduce in-person meetings and in-office activities to the maximal extent possible. Work from home, in other words. That's what they're telling the senators to do. And let's hit a few more things. Will the Trumps, Ivanka and Don Jr., be forced to appear by the NY Attorney General? They have been subpoenaed, and this is for the civil investigation into Trump organization. And I almost forgot. Rant wouldn't be a rant without beating this one. And at least somebody told him he needs to keep his mouth shut on January 6th. On Wednesday, A.G. Garland is to address the DOJ staff on progress in the January 6th prosecutions. January 6th, that has been canceled. But what about Cobb County's GOP? Will hold a candlelight vigil for the J6 Patriots. Give me a fucking break. A vigil for the insurrectionists that tried to overthrow our government. That in itself is batshit crazy. Brothers and sisters, let's keep in mind the Trumpian and the QAnon GOP in Cobb County is doing exactly what their party is doing, trying to retain power and call insurrectionists patriot. Like I said, give me a fucking break. And so-called patriots are treasonous, not patriots. They are. These are dangerous times we live in. A time that 2/3 of Republican voters believe the big lie and believe that violence against the government is acceptable. Crazy ass times that the Republican Party is paying Donnie's legal bills in SDNY and the Manhattan cases. As Rachel said, how long before the Republican Party is paying for Don Jr. and Ivanka's legal bills also? Because, I mean, it'd be unfair for those damn fascists to have to pay their own damn legal bills over the shit that they're doing, helping that daddy out with overvaluing properties, undervaluing whoever the audience is. And they believe in that kind of shit too, Whatever you can get over on people, do it. You can't make this shit up. This is about a fascist family that believe they are above the law. What baffles me, ladies and gentlemen, is how so many believe his bullshit. Well, like I said, I wasn't going to make this one a long one. Thank you, Carol, for being out there. Hey, yeah, he still has his head. Yeah, and people donate to him. And what they're doing is they're putting money in Donnie's pocket with his Save America grift. That's his latest way. And Republicans paying his legal bills. That is fucking ridiculous. All right, that's about all I got tonight. I'm going to be kind of slowly getting things shared out here tonight. We did find out the positive on the washer is the stack dryer. Dryer works fine. So that's another reason that the show will always be free. but help could be used because the landlord didn't know whether the washer worked or not. They brought the stack over, got it hooked up, and Grace put in a load. It went for 2.5, 3 hours on wash and never would change to the next cycle. So now we have, I finally had to turn it off. I turned it off, and the tub is full of water, and there's no way for it to drain, even though the hose is on there. It takes a pump to pump out of the tub into the tube leading out to the sewer. So just one more thing to do, but at least we did learn quickly that the dryer does work. We'll just have to go do laundry because we can't afford to get someone to come out here and fix the washing machine. Uh, I'm not a repairman, so I have no idea what kind of money that would cost. But I will let you go at this time. I do appreciate everybody that attends and watches this. We've got one out there besides you, Carol, but that there are many Blue Dot sisters and Blue Dot brothers that can't make it into the chat, my little chat room. So I understand that. And as always, peace, resist, persist, and insist. Joe Manchin changes his ways. He's already said there will. How can you be for voting rights and then the same thing? He's looking for bipartisanship with what the Republicans are doing now to make sure they rig the elections. Joe Manchin, at the end of your term, you need to go home, buddy. You're mixed up. That filibuster was used back in Jim Crow days. And oh, you can't let go of that. Somebody needs to take you aside and give you a little talking to. Give you the history of that filibuster. Damn it. All right, that's about all I got tonight. Uh, Go down, like, and share if you like what you're hearing here. Appreciate the fact that I hadn't seen any trolls tonight. That's a good sign. Uh, and help me if you like this, subscribe. Uh, and as always, share this shit. We're going to keep it going here. The show is always free. And I thank everyone that views for viewing. Have a good evening, and I'll see you later on. Bye bye for now. Share this shit.